Peace and love, everybody. This is Young Nas from iGotOptions LLC, and in this video, I want to talk about why tech fell again. All right, why did tech fall today? Now, yesterday, it was because of concerns of economic growth in relation to the PMI, right, the Purchasing Managers Index. But today, it's something completely different, and so I'm going to elaborate on that. So today, what was released was the Fed meeting minutes, all right? Now, that's just a fancy word for a report that the economic feds drop every so often. All right. Now, in this report that was released today, basically, the Fed hinted at speeding up its tapering process, which basically means they plan on raising interest rates a little bit faster than they anticipated. All right. Now, if you're not familiar with what this means, if interest rates rise too high, technology stocks don't do too well. All right. Technology stocks don't do good in a high interest rate environment. All right. But when it's a low interest rate environment, we can also see those tech stocks shoot up considerably, right, if it benefits that company. That's why a couple of months after March and February back in 2020, we've seen those stocks like Peloton, Zoom, pick up the pace super fast because it was in a low interest rate environment. That had a lot to do with its growth. All right, now there's more science as to why this is the case, right? But just for the sake of time, I want you to understand that concept, all right? So with that being said, when this report was released, investors, market movers, the media picked up on the fact that the Fed was hinting or considering raising interest rates a little bit higher than expected. All right. Now, if you take a look at a chart of the QQQ, you'll notice that it started tanking heavily right after 2 p.m. or a couple of minutes after 2 p.m., which only helps solidify the notion that tech fell because of this report. All right. Now, that's ultimately what it came down to. It really was because of what was said in that report that caused market movers and investors to want to rotate their money away from tech. All right. Now, with that being said, this is something that was forecasted. All right. This report wasn't just dropped unexpectedly. This is something that market movers and investors were aware of, and it was because it was on the economic calendar. Now, with that being said, tomorrow we also have another manufacturing supply report, and it can have a significant impact on the stock market, and it's somewhat related to the PMI. All right, so I'm going to elaborate more about this tomorrow, but ultimately what I'm trying to say is that tomorrow I predict that the QQQ or the NASDAQ or those tech stocks will continue to fall because of this manufacturing supply report that's supposed to drop tomorrow. All right, I feel like that's going to negatively affect these tech stocks. All right, but with that being said, I just want to make this video really brief, just basically explaining why those tech stocks fell today. All right, peace.